Hi everybody, Rhonda Winstead here. I have a quick flip through that I would like to show you. This is a project that I just completed in Rosemary Morris's group, the Textile Collage group, for a swap of Selvage. Those were the only rules. Could be anything made with selvages. And so this is what I chose to do, and I'd like to show you just a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and open it. First of all, I want to show you my flowers. Let's see, bring that in a little bit closer. These are made with tissue paper in patterns that you buy to make your own clothes and whatnot. These are old tissue paper pattern paper, and I have just taken it and scrunched it up, formed it into kind of a circle, and inked it a little bit to give it some color. Have added some embellishments, centers, and stitched it on. I've also freeform stitched some leaves. I've got a beautiful button here that I've included. This is all made with Selvage. I'll turn it this way so you can see the back. I've included that, I believe it's eyelash yarn. Anyway, I've got quite a bit of it and it just looks fun, so I included that on here. So let's go ahead and do a flip through. All right. This was also made with, just to let you know, I used paper bags for my base. I did all the pages in the cover with the paper bags, and then I covered them with fabrics, laces, mostly selvage, but a little bit. And I've added some paper in here, a little bit too. But the paper bag is mostly the paper that I've used in this. Okay, so I've got a pocket here. Got some fun tags and added selvage to the tags. We've got a house. Now this is kind of fun. This embellishment, this is actually an idea that I got from Gina Arends. If you can see that. You know when you have your bottled paints and you open it up, and oftentimes you'll find this little bit of puddled paint that's dried and then you kind of peel it off? That's what this is. Anyway, that was just fun. Turn the page. We've got selvage. We've got another flower. I've covered the paper with beautiful fabric. My partner can journal if she likes. I've included some metal embellishments. I've got a key and a gear. I've got a couple of buttons, along with some old vintage lace. I've got these throughout this little book, and they were taken from a doily that I cut out, these little round circles. They're just so pretty. More vintage lace. More selvage, fabric selvage. We'll flip it up. Boing! And there's the sewing machine of yesteryear. I actually have a treadle machine that my mother was given by my grandpa in World War II when Daddy was in the service. So we've got a selvage tag. She can write just a little bit there. Can you hear this? Crinkle, crinkle. Love the crinkle paper. This is glassine. And what I've done here is I have taken a glassine bag. I cut it open, excuse me, cut it open, and I cut a doily in fourths, and I've made a pocket with each side of the glassine bag, so it's made its own little page. I've included some tags, some fun. Life is what happens to us while we're making other plans. Boy, isn't that the truth. A little ruffle with some not selvage. This is actually seam binding that I've dyed. More seam binding. Then we've got another pocket here. I've included, this was given to me, I've got several of these in a recent swap that I was in. Isn't this just cool? Do you guys remember like the S&H green stamps? And here you've got blue chips where you collect. You'd put your stamps in the books, and then you could send off and order different packs of, you know, different goodies and whatnot. You'd get the stamps at the grocery store, depending on how much you spent at the grocery store. So here's another fun pocket. I've got Selvage behind, a tag. This is made from an old inventory, like a nuts and bolts, a hardware place, the way they used to do inventory. On the other side, we've got some more paper. This is taken from an old ledger. I've just included that. You can do some journaling, a little booklet. So this makes two pockets, more selvage. And of course the theme here is selvage. So another little flower. I think these are so cute. And then what I do here is I just stitch on my machine to anchor it down. Can you see that? Okay. And then it shows, you can see on the other side where I've anchored it down. This is a napkin with some old vintage, it looks almost like a cross stitch, a little bit different than the cross stitch that I'm used to. Some nice fibers, and I bound my journal this time. I've never done this before, but this was actually pretty fun, with that eyelash yarn to bind my book, my little journal here. Okay, we've got another couple of pockets with more paper, and you can see the numbers on the journal paper there. The old ledgers were numbered, the books, the pages. Got a little pocket out of that same, not a doily, more like a scarf, a decorative scarf that they used to make. And we took an old tag, a nutritional tag, off from something, and I've just added a few little embellishments, stitched, added some lace and fun things. Another pocket here for her to put things in, and I just included some more of these little cards. They're just kind of fun, that she can do whatever she wants. And here is another, my last little bit of selvage. For the inside of the book, we turn it, and there you've got the back. So this was just a fun project to work on. And in case you're wondering, I did this up and down deliberately with my closure because I didn't want to cover up my flowers, which is why I did it this way. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I'd appreciate if you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share. See you next time.